I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for logging on to another episode of Gospel Talk Radio. I am your host. I am your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And if you are new to this channel, please tap that subscribe button to show your support as I bring you more breaking news stories to a computer screen near you. You can also hit that like button if you like this video. Hit that hate button if you hate this video. Hit that bell if you want to be notified when I go live. Also, if you have a question or a comment, you're welcome to excuse me, you're welcome to go ahead down in that comment section, leave your question and comment, and we will answer all of your questions and comments towards the end of this broadcast. Towards the end, at the 15-minute wrap-up session, that's when we will answer all your questions and comments. So you feel free to put your comments down there. And also in the description area of this video, we also have a 24-hour prayer line number. If you need prayer 25 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're here to pray for you. Call that prayer line number in the description area of this video. Also, we also have a 24-hour donation link if you'd like to support this ministry. Send your donation today. The link is in the description area of this video. All right, so as you know, TMZ just reported, just a news press just came out. Actually, it came through the eyes and the mouth of TMZ, but TMZ have got it from Lady Gaga's staff members. Lady Gaga's staff members have sent out a press release saying that Zombie Boy, yes, I'm gonna get into why his name is Zombie Boy too, and you ain't gonna know, you really, once you find out why this man's name is Zombie Boy, it'll change your whole mind on this hip hop, on this Illuminati music industry. All right. So hold tight. We're gonna go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're back. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Now, like I said, Zombie Boy, listen, this man was not given that name by his mama. This man was not given that name by his mama or his papa. He didn't even give him that name. This man was ritualized by the way of Lady Gaga. This man was ritualized and was used for the success of Lady Gaga. Well, as you know, forgot to tell you, this man has so-called died. He has so-called passed away of apparent suicide. That's what they say. He had died of apparent suicide. But we all know he ain't died no suicide. He was sacrificed. This man was used. Yes, you know how these satanic scumbags like to use you all? This man was used for Lady Gaga's success. Now, it all goes back to the casket ritual. Remember I told you a long, long time ago that when you pass your soul through the fire to Mola, you got to go into that casket butt naked, stay in there for 3 days, then come out, you'll be a new person or a satanic person. Well, if 3 people go in that casket, or if it's 2 people that goes in that casket, it's a reason why 2 people going in that casket. Number one, if you cannot just go to the Illuminati by yourself and say that you want to join the Illuminati, you want to be rich and famous and all this other stuff, you got to be brought in. You know how, when you go to AA class and your Alcohol's Anonymous and you got a sponsor and you got somebody who sponsor you, you got somebody who brings you in? Well, that's the same thing when you join the Illuminati. That's the same thing when you join the secret cult. That's the same thing. You got to be brought in by somebody who is, how can I put this? Who is well known, who is well respected, and who is bringing that soul. You got to be brought into somebody who is authorized to bring somebody in. So, because before this man got his little piece of fame, he was famous, but he wasn't worldly famous. He was famous in his own community of Canada. But ever since he met I said Little Gaga. Ever since he met Lady Gaga, Lady Gaga grabbed him by the hand. Lady Gaga brought him to the Juju priest. Lady Gaga laid in that casket, and he laid in another casket. Now, after the Juju priest pray rituals over that casket, they both come out. One come out just as full as they want to be. One come out just fine. The other one comes out in a zombie state of mind. Now, I'm going to say it like this. See, because a lot of people don't understand what I'm saying. Okay, you have Mariah Carey, and you got Mariah Carey's sister. Mariah Carey and Mariah Carey's sister. Why did Mariah Carey gain so much fame? Because she brought her sister in to the Juju priest. Her and her sister laid in that casket. Her and sister got out of that casket. Her sister is in that zombie state. Mariah Carey came out fine. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I mean by Mariah Carey's sister came out in that zombie state, because if you research who is Mariah Carey's sister and what do she do, then you will understand what I mean by a zombie state. A zombie state is one that, always, like DMX, always in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Always overdosing on drugs, but never actually dying. You know what I'm saying? Always, taking every drug in sight. That's a zombie state. That's a person that's out of his mind. That's what they do. That's what keep saying Little Gaga. Her name is Lady Gaga. Well, his name is Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga done brought this man to that Juju priest and turned this man into a zombie state of mind. Now, after they went to that casket, they came out and he exploded on the scene. It first started out in that video. Lady Gaga returned the favor by featuring him in her video. Y'all all know that video that she made, I Was Born This Way. Yes, and I'm going to get into that later on in the show, because that is a whole story in itself, and that's a whole bunch of hogwash in itself. So I'm going to get into that later on in the show. But right now, I'm talking about Zombie Man and Zombie Man's death. It's not a suicide. As Lady Gaga made a comment, in a news story, she said, if anybody is suffering from mental health, please seek out your family and friends and get some help. See, let me tell you something. All of these satanic scumbags' agenda is to get you all into a mental health clinic. See, ain't nothing wrong with you. But if they keep pushing, let me tell you like this. If you keep talking about, put yourself in XXXTentacion's shoes. If everything you talk about is having to do with death, don't you think death is going to come to you? Because you speak it up. So if they constantly talk to you about mental health and everything you do wrong, they say it's mental health. Oh, you're coughing funny. Oh, you mental health. Oh, your eye is blinking faster than your left eye. Oh, you mental health. Oh, you walking with a limp. Oh, you mental health. If they saying everything that you have wrong with your body is mental health, your mind is gonna be to conform to the ways of the world to think that you're really mental health. And that's going to make you check yourself into a doctor. The doctor going to see that you're fine, but the doctor's already organized to diagnose you with mental health. So even though that you're fine, he's still going to put you on a mental health medication. And once you get put on that mental health medication, guess what? Now you are really mental health. And if you come off of that medication or you stop using that medication, guess what? You are going to act crazy. And the only thing that's going to make you sane is the medication. Let me tell you something. The reason why they doing this, because they want to put you all in a zombie mind state. When you see people on medication, they are in a zombie mind state. So that's what they want to do. They want to heavily medicate the earth. They want to keep the earth in a heavily medicated, zombie-like mind state. Like my people in the ghetto today. They are in a zombie-like mind state. You see what I'm saying? This zombie man, this was not a suicide. This was a sacrifice. Look, Lady Gaga is done with him. Lady Gaga brought him aboard. Lady Gaga helped him out. And in return, he gave Lady Gaga his soul. Yes, Lady Gaga is a high level drag queen. I mean, she tell you right in plain sight. I mean, if you listen to the song, I Was Born This Way, she's telling you that she's a drag queen. That's what she is. And she's promoting the homosexual agenda. But we are going to get into the homosexual agenda on the other session of the show. We're not going to get into it on this session of the show. We're going to get into it on the next 30 minutes of the show. But on this session of the show, we're just talking about Zombie Boy. And what was his real agenda? And why did he exist? Well, he existed because Lady Gaga, he was up under Lady Gaga's wing. He didn't only feature in Lady Gaga's video, I Was Born This Way. He also was in Vanity Fair magazine. He was a model. Yeah, I don't understand how this guy right here was considered a model. But yes, he was a model on Vanity Fair magazine. He also was a model on another magazine. I forgot what it was called. And he also was relaunching the Rockaware brand. You know, the Jay-Z sold the company, but he was relaunching the UK branch of the Rockaware clothing line. So he was going to be a model for the Rockaware clothing line. Those are all the things that he has sold his soul for. A feature on Lady Gaga's video, to be featured in those magazines, and to be on a runway model. A sad, sad tale. The man only died, he's only 32. He had his whole life ahead of him. He could have lived a lot longer. A lot of you brothers and sisters out there, don't think that you can't make it without, you know what I'm saying, selling your soul. You can make it. You can make it. See, patience is a key. Patience is a virtue. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have patience, everything that the Most High God gives to you in your patience, you keep. And best of all, you keep your life. You live longer. Because when you pass your soul through the fire of Moloch, soon as you come out of that casket, the juju priest automatically tells you how long you got to enjoy your success. Some people got a year. I seen some instances where the juju priest gave this one person 1 year to enjoy his success. I seen in other cases people got 2 years, and in some cases people only got 6 months. But you don't determine how long you live to enjoy your success, and not even a juju priest knows how long you got to live to enjoy your success. He is given the revelation directly from Satan, and then he passes it to you as soon as he get it. So you'll be surprised who got what amount of time to live on this earth in order to enjoy their success. I mean, it's sad that, we got a lot of youngsters out there that just willing to do anything, act a damn fool on social media in hopes to go viral and everything. It just don't make no sense, man. But we're living in a type of society where, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't getting the money, you ain't popping. Well, guess what, yo? If you're up under the Most High God, you really don't need money. Because guess what? The Most High God will bring people into your life that will give you money. And another thing, if you spend your life chasing money, you're going to always find yourself with no money. But if you spend your life chasing the Most High God, you're going to find yourself rich and in abundance. You see what I'm saying? And this news story just came. This news story just came about. It just came across my news. As I was going to do it, on my 12 o'clock slot. But I said, no, let me go ahead and get this news story out the way because I got so much news stories on my desk and I got to weed through them and see which one I want to do and see which one I want to hold. And I said, this one right here, this is fresh, and this one right here, and this is because that's what Zombie Boy is. And when you guys, because I know a lot of you guys, even though y'all listening to this, even though y'all getting the knowledge, even though y'all, getting the understanding, it's still not sinking in. Because at the drop of a dime, if Puffy would come to you right now and say, I give you a top-selling album, I give you a mansion and a condo and a Bentley, if you come over here and sell your soul, I know some of you all right now would just drop your drawers at a drop of a dime and go and take that, not knowing what you're doing. Because once you sell your soul, you cannot make it into the kingdom. You done made your choice. Jesus says, render unto Caesar's what's Caesar's, and unto the Lord's what's the Lord's. See what I'm saying? Zombie Boy. That's what Zombie Boy is. And who knows if one of these celebrities who hollers at you and tells you that you could be famous, they want you to appear in a movie or they want you to appear in their music video, who knows if that celebrity is trying to do to you what Lady Gaga have done to this boy. Because Lady Gaga didn't want to see this boy succeed. Lady Gaga know exactly what she was doing. That's what happened. You know what soul capturing is? Soul capturing is the warlocks and the witches. That's their main motive, is to get souls. So when they get you, if they meet you in a club, if you meet a celebrity in a club, or you meet a celebrity on the street, or you meet a celebrity anywhere, and that celebrity take you up under their wing, you better watch out. Because He's going to talk some, or he or she is going to talk some game into your ear. You know what I'm saying? Give you, you know what I'm saying? Give you those limo rides, you know what I'm saying? Give you anything you want, you know what I'm saying? They swipe that black card on whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? So you think you good. Then he popped the big question on you. Then he introduced you to his juju priest. Once you get introduced to, let me tell you something. Once you get introduced to the juju priest, you can't say no. You done met. They call him, this is what they call him. They call him the Grand Master. So you cannot say no. You cannot turn around and walk out. You cannot do none of that. Once they introduce you to that juju priest, he'll tell you everything. And you better say yes. Because soon as you walk out that door, you might just get hit by a Mack truck. And they put you in that casket, and they'll turn you into a zombie state of mind. The person that brought you in, he'll still enjoy his success and get more contracts and get more record deals and get more movie roles, get more sitcom roles, while you will be just like Mariah Carey's sister. It's sad to say that's what Mariah Carey did to her sister. You see? That if you don't know who Mariah Carey's sister is, I think you better do your research on Mariah Carey's sister. Because Mariah Carey brought her sister to that juju priest. That's why Mariah Carey's where she at. And that's why Mariah Carey's sister is where she at. In the condition she's in. The same condition that this guy's in. Or was in. You understand? It's the same thing. That's what zombie means. You'll be in a zombie state of mind. Your energy, your energy is being funneled from you to that person who brought you in. That's what builds that person up. And the more people that person bring in, the more energy goes in to that person that brought you in. And that's why you have these big stars. That's why you got the likes of LL Cool J. LL Cool J brought a lot of people in. He brought a lot of people to those juju priests. Just look at Maya Campbell. It's a damn shame what he did to Maya Campbell. That's another zombie state of mind. And look where she at. And look what she doing. She's in a zombie state of mind. You see what I'm saying? That's what it means by a zombie state of mind. See, let me tell you something. The Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and wickedness and darkness and high places. You're dealing with voodoo and witchcraft here. You might not believe it, but that's what you're dealing with. That's what they do. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did Little Kim say? Throw a hex on a whole family. They throw a hex on you. You see what I'm saying? And this is what they do. And they spiritually drains your energy. That's why the Catholic priest, because the Catholic priests do that voodoo and witchcraft too. You don't know it. But why do you think they molest little boys? The reason why they molest little boys is because they suck in the little boy's youth. The younger the child is, the younger the sacrifice is, the more youthful that spirit is. They don't want no old spirit. They already old. So they want a young spirit. Why you think Jermaine Dupri always going after little boys like Crisscross? You see what I'm saying? He sucked their spirit and he left them in a zombie state of mind. Just do your research on what happened to Crisscross and you'll see. That's a zombie state of mind. Look what he did to poor Bow Wow. Poor Bow Wow don't know his butt from a hole in the ground. He'll be walking down the street, look at the ground and see a hole, and he think that's his butt. That's sucking your spirit. You understand? And this is all done spiritually. You ain't gonna see it. You don't see it. You don't see it. Because it's done spiritually. The same way when the warlock, the men, like your Bill Cosby, who slept with all them girls, just like your Harvey Weinstein, who did that with all them girls. Do you know why they do it with all them girls like that? Because that is a form of soul snatching. That's another form of witchcraft. What they do is after they finish having sex with the girl, they lay the girl down, they take a handkerchief or a towel or something and put that towel in the girl's vagina, soak up some of them juices. Take that same towel, take that same handkerchief, take that handkerchief to their juju priest. They juju priests do the rituals to take their soul. So now that woman's womb, you see it when she take off her clothes. You see the womb. You see her vagina. It's there, but spiritually it's not. So anything that comes out that woman's womb is already demonic. All this is done out of the left hand. And this is why the Levites fell. This is why the Levites are the Haitians. The Levites of Israel are the Haitians. You understand? And if you look over in Haiti right now, you'll see they going through hell. This is why they fell. The reason why they fell, because, see, they was in charge of doing the rituals out of the right hand, though. Not the left hand. They was doing the rituals out of the right hand. Like slaying the bull, the turtle doves. You know what I'm saying? All the livestock for the sin offering. The goodwill offering. And do the rituals, the healing rituals and all that. The Most High God gave them divine, power to do that. And gave them divine instructions on how to do the rituals out of the right hand. The good way. But then Satan got into their mind and told them that they don't need the Most High God. They can do it out of the left hand, which is voodoo and witchcraft. And they can become their own gods. They can do whatever they want to do. And to this day, the Haitians over there dealing out of the left hand again. Voodoo and witchcraft. That's why they got the blunt end of the stick, because the Most High God had held them high. The Levites was held high. The Levites was the priests of Israel. They was to held a high standard. But being that they fell, the Most High God, Jesus, had ripped the veil, had ripped the Levitical priesthood from them because they didn't do right. So being that the Levitical priesthood had been stripped from them and the veil broke, the Levitical priesthood have changed from the Levites, which is the Haitians, to the Judites, which is the Negroes. Yes, you Negroes in America, you are the real priest of the Most High God. Jesus, who you call Jesus, is our high priest. You know what I'm saying? See how that works? But see, these are the things they don't tell you. Everything starts spiritual and it manifests itself physically. That's why sometimes you can speak things into existence. Because the Most High God gave man power. The Most High God gave Adam dominion over the earth. The Most High God spoke light into the earth. Spoke darkness into the earth, spoke the water, spoke the land, spoke everything. Everything was done by speaking into existence. And, hold on. Everything was done by speaking into existence. And we can have that same power again. if we follow the Most High God. We can have that same power again. And that's what the Most High God is working on. That's what the Most High God want us to be. Like the Bible says, we will be a kingdom of kings and priests and queens. Now, on the other end of the break, we are going to talk about Lady Gaga and the meaning of her song, I Was Born This Way, inciting the homosexual spirit. That's going to be on the other end of the break. In about I'm going to give it another 5-10 minutes. But this guy right here, he just another lost one, destined to be famous, but didn't know how and where to go to be famous. Let me tell you something. You are born famous, whether you know it or not. Every man, woman, or child on this earth was born famous. Some of you may say, this man is nuts. How was I born famous? I was born poor. Let me tell you something. Every man, woman, or child that is born with a specific talent. Some people got the talent to sew. Some people got the talent to knit, be a mechanic. I know some old timers in the South right now can't read or write a lick, but give them a car and a box of tools, and I bet you they will build you up a Model T Ford that'll run like a champion. You see what I'm saying? That's a talent. Every man, woman, or child is born with a talent. Either you got the talent to do hair, either you got the talent to sing, either you got the talent to run, box, whatever you got the talent to do. Let me tell you something. If you master that talent, you will be successful. Never don't and the number one rule in this is never worry about money when you mastering your talent. Everybody started out doing their career for free. You notice all the big time people who are in these big time careers, I guarantee you every last one of them started their business giving away stuff or doing their talent for free. So let me tell you something. Get money out your head. Don't worry about money. Keep your eye on the Most High God and master your talent, and money will come. See what I'm saying? You was famous from your mama's womb. Don't let nobody tell you different. You do not have to go into no casket and get rituals prayed upon you to be famous. You do not have to do no homosexual acts to be famous. You do not have to do any of that these satanic scumbags do to be famous. All you have to do is be yourself. Keep your eye on the Most High God and master your talent. And I guarantee you will pop. You will be like, you know what I'm saying, Jiffy Pop. Pop, fizz, what a relief it is. That's Alka-Seltzer. You will pop. I guarantee you that. Never mind money. You know what I'm saying? The reason why these people, these satanic scumbags, always talk about money in their videos and in their movies and in their reality shows is because they want to knock you off your block. If they can get you knocked off your block, get you knocked off of, you know what I'm saying, what you supposed to be doing, and focus on get that money. Then they show you how you cook some crack. Now they got you cooking crack and cutting up crack. Now they got you on a block selling crack. Now next thing you know, you in a chain gang doing 10 to 20. See what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's a better way. And the better way is to believe in yourself. Believe in your talent. It can be a talent as little as playing cards. I know people. I know. I know old timers, and I know this old timer that go to the bootlegger house, and he's a good card player. Every time he goes to the bootlegger house on a Friday when they have they card game, he come out of that bootlegger house with everybody's money. See what I'm saying? If you got a talent, you master your talent, and you will succeed. You will succeed, guaranteed. All right, we're gonna go to a commercial break. Like I said, on the other end of the break, we are going to be talking about Lady Gaga, and we're gonna be talking about the agenda of her song. What the hell is that song called? Oh, I Was Born This Way. We're gonna talk about that agenda on that, and what she's pushing, and why she looks so disgusting in the video. We also gonna talk about that. All right. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please tap that subscribe button, show your support. As I bring you more shows to a computer screen near you. You can also tap on that bell if you want to be notified when I go live. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit that hate button if you hate this video. There's a comment board down there. We will answer. I will answer all your questions and all your comments towards the end of the show. On a 15-minute wrap-up session, I will answer all of your questions or comments. So put your question or comments in today, right now, or whenever you feel like it. Put it in, and I'll answer it on a 15-minute wrap-up session. Also, in the description area of this video, we have a 24-hour prayer line number. If you need prayer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, we are here to pray for you. We're here for you. We you know what I'm saying? We care about, I care about you. You understand? Also, we have a 24-hour donation link. If you want to support this ministry financially, you can do so by clicking on the 24-hour donation link in the description of this video. We're gonna be going to break, and on the other end of the break, we're gonna talk about Lady Gaga and her video. All right. We're back. Hope I wasn't too long. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And now we are going to be talking about Lady Gaga and the meaning of her song, I Was Born This Way. Now, listen up. Listen up to all you faggots and all you lesbians. Listen up to all you carpet eaters. And listen up to all you fudge packers. Okay, this is for all you carpet eaters and all you fudge packers. And I mean that literally. Listen up. You are being fooled. You are being bamboozled. You are being lied to. Don't let anybody coerce you to think that you was born that way. Because everybody who came out of their mama's womb, when their mama was up in that hospital and the doctor gave them the sonogram, it was either one or the other. Either if you had an Audi, you was a boy. If you had an innie, you was a girl. You understand? So if you want to go back to the beginning, we're going to go back to the beginning from before you came out of your mama's womb. Like I said again, if you came out of your mama's womb with an Audi, you a boy. If you came out of your mama's womb with an innie, you a girl. These are facts, and they can be proven. You don't come out of your mama's womb talking about you was born to be gay. You understand? So, to get that out the way. Now, the only way that your mind is confused to think that you was born to take a ride in the butt, and the only way that you women think that you was born to take a tongue in the vagina is because either your mama has some messed up man around who fondled you as a child, or your mama had drugs in her system when she had you, or you got messed up with these vaccines that the doctors give you. Only ways, 3 ways that you and your mind is made up to think you was born that way. Now, I want to challenge all of you fudge packers, and I want to challenge all of you tongue carpet lickers to a duel, a word off, and I want you to prove me wrong. I want you to prove to me that you was born to take a ride in somebody's rectum. I want you to prove to me, women, that you was born to take another woman's tongue in your vagina. I want you to prove to me that. You got to show me proof. You understand? I want to see documents. I want to see a sonogram that says a boy, a girl, and a faggot. I want to see a sonogram that says that. Show me a sonogram that says that, faggots. Please show me. You can't show me that because there is none. The Most High God made Adam and Eve. The Most High God made Adam. Guess what? The Most High God was a man, which he caused man to fall asleep, and he pulled a woman out of man. So, in retrospect, guess what? Man birthed woman. That kills that theory for all you people out there who say the woman is God. That kills that theory. You understand? And man named woman. And woman is supposed to be submissive unto the man. Now, I understand we living in a day and a time where we got a lot of scallywag Negroes out there that ain't worth 2 quarters to rub together. I understand that. So I'm not telling you to be up under none of them scallywags. But you have a spirit, women. You got a spirit. You got the spirit of the living God within you. And the Most High God have gave you a great gift. It's called the gift of discernment. And you can discern whether that man is right or whether that man is wrong. You got to use it. The Bible said the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Don't give heed to your flesh, but give heed to your spirit. Because if you give heed to your flesh, you're going to find yourself in every bad relationship you go in. You're going to find yourself sleeping around, and next thing you know, you got a name around town to be the easy sleazy. You don't want to be named the easy sleazy. Keep them legs closed until the Most High God say, yeah, here's that man for you. You prayed for this. You prayed for this man. I finally gave him to you because you're finally ready. You understand? You sausage smokers and you carpet lickers out there. You was not born this way. You keep listening to Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga if you want to. Their whole agenda is to keep you thinking that way because they are full-fledged sodomites. They can't come back. In order to be in Hollywood, you got to be a full-fledged sodomite. So, they're like crabs in the bucket. You understand? They trying to pull you in. They trying to pull you in away from the Most High God to the point of no return. Because once you at that point of no return, guess what? You can't return. The Most High God gonna look at you no matter how much charity you give, no matter how much hungry you feed, no matter how many homeless you house, no matter how many people in prison you visit, you cannot come back. Jesus gonna say, depart from me, ye work of iniquity. I never knew you. If you are that hard up to be famous and you ain't fit for the kingdom of God, you ain't fit to enter into the kingdom. If you that hard up for $1, you ain't fit for the kingdom of the Most High God. If you that hard up for a man, you ain't fit for the kingdom of God. If you're that hard up for a woman, then you ain't fit for the kingdom of God. The Most High God is looking for kings and queens and priests. The Most High God is looking for loyalty. The same way you women looking for loyal men, and the same way you men looking for loyal women, well, the Most High God is looking for that loyal church, that loyal person, that loyal man, that loyal woman. If you ain't that loyal man or that loyal woman, then I think you need to just continue doing what you're doing, because don't pretend. Because let me tell you something. You can fool the world, but there's one person that you cannot fool. It's the Most High God. You could pretend to be this and you can pretend to be that. Look at Anton Dotson. Anton Dotson thought he, for all y'all don't know who Anton Dotson is, he came out, you know what I'm saying, his little sister was about to be raped, and he was on the news, and he said, hide your kids, hide your wife. You remember him? Yeah. He was a full-fledged faggot. He was a full-fledged sausage smoker. But guess what? The Most High God got a hold of that man and turned that man around. Now that man got a wife, got kids, and he got a beard, and he's a man now. That should be a testimony in itself to let you know that you was not born that way. You was just confused. You was just not loved. You was just not wanted. So, the homosexual community welcomed you with open arms because they was lonely. See what I'm saying? We got to wake up and we got to stop being influenced by the world. The world don't mean you no good. The world means you more harm than the world means you good. The Bible clearly says, man shall not lie down with man as you do with a woman. Woman shall not lie down with woman as I do with a man. The Most High God said that is abomination. The Most High God said them two who have committed that act, that she should be put to death. But being that we live in this modern time, we can't put nobody to death. But guess what? The Most High sees your iniquity, and guess what? You will answer for your sins. Now, let's see. Because you sausage smokers, you carpet lickers, you guys will come back and be like, well, God loves everybody. Yes, God loves everybody, but do you think God gonna go against his own law? Because that is a law. You cannot sleep. Man cannot sleep with man, and woman cannot sleep with woman. That is a law. I understand. Yeah, you're right. God do love everybody. You are right. You are absolutely correct. But pay attention. The Most High God also made some laws, and the Most High God do not come. His word do not come back void. He said what he meant, and he meant what he said. So if he said he don't want you men sticking each other in the rectum, he meant he don't want you men sticking each other in the rectum. That's disgusting. Why would you want to stick your rod into a waste of crap? You see what I'm saying? When he say he don't want you women licking each other in the coochie, he means he don't want you women licking each other in the coochie. Why would he want you women sticking your tongue, the same tongue that's in your mouth, the same tongue that you got to kiss your husband with? Oh, I forgot, you lesbian. You don't kiss husbands. You know, the same mouth that you got to kiss your kids with just came up out of somebody's coochie. Why would you want to do that? The Most High God looking for a clean and holy people. Ain't nothing clean about lesbianism. The Most High God want a clean and holy people. Ain't nothing clean about sticking another man in his rectum. That's filthy and that's disgusting. And let me tell you something. To all you sausage smokers and carpet lickers, y'all need to come up out of that, because that's not what you are. You are not that. And please, don't think I'm bashing you, and don't think I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm a homophobe, and you know what I'm saying, you know the names that y'all use for people who talk against y'all agenda. Don't think I'm none of that, because I'm none of that. Just the way I preach to correct, convict, and correct. That's what the Bible is for. The Bible is for correction and conviction. So if a pastor is preaching and the pastor is not preaching, and you're not being corrected, or you're not being convicted in your spirit, then guess what? You are being preached that feel good gospel, and no wonder why you still in your sin. Let me tell you something. When you in these churches and the pastor is preaching, you are a homophobe. And you are a sausage smoker, and you are a carpet licker, and you are in these churches, and you listen to these pastors, if these pastors ain't saying the right words to run you out, then they're not preaching. See, the way I preach to run you out. Why? Because the words I preach, it will convict you. The Most High God said the word of God is sharper than any double-edged sword, piercing the bone and the marrow. Piercing the bone and the marrow. It cuts you. So if you're not being cut by when I'm speaking to you, then guess what? I ain't doing my job. And I'm telling you, you sausage smokers and you carpet lickers, stop doing it, because it's not right. You wasn't born that way. You need to seek counseling. Actually, come to me. Call my number. Call my prayer line number, 310-365-6816. Call my prayer line number. I'll get you straight. I'll get you straight. I'll definitely get you straight. You might not like what I got to say, but I will definitely get you straight. Because you are really God's people. But Satan have gotten a hold on you and made you into what he is. Because if you know what the Baphomet is gay. If you know what all them ancient Egyptian gods are, they're gay. If you know about these ancient Babylon gods, you know that the ancient Babylon gods get energy from homosexual activity. So of course they're going to promote that homosexual agenda, because the more you guys indulge into homosexual acts, you spill out that homosexual energy into the atmosphere, which trickle on back to them, dummy gods, which give them more power. So you're not giving power to yourself by by ramming another man in the butt. No, you're giving power to the gods that's behind that homosexual spirit. See, you lesbians is not giving power to yourselves by licking each other in the coochie. You're giving power to that homosexual god that is behind that lesbian spirit. And that's why this is modern day spiritual Sodom and Egypt. The Bible calls it Sodom and Egypt. Sodom because we are in, everybody's loving this sodomite activity. It's okay to be gay. I love you no matter who you are, no matter what you do. Oh no, let me tell you something. If my son ever comes into the house switching, you know what I would do? I will go out and get a switch. I don't care how old he is. Because I don't tolerate that. I didn't raise no faggot. And I'm damn sure not gonna tolerate one. I didn't raise no lesbian. And I'm damn sure not gonna tolerate one. I'm gonna whip that spirit right out of them. But we're going to go to a commercial break, and we're going to come back and answer all of your questions and all of your comments. It's the 15-minute wrap-up session. We're going to answer all your questions and all your comments when we come back from break. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, please tap that subscribe button. Show your support. So I bring more breaking news stories to the computer screen near you. Tap on that bell if you want to be notified when I go live. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit that hate button if you hate this video. Hit that comment board, and we will answer it when we come back from break. In the description of this video, we have a 24-hour prayer line number for you. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hit that prayer line number. We also have a 24-hour donation link. If you want to support this ministry, you can hit that donation link up. We'll be right back on the other end of the break. We're going to be answering your questions and your comments. So get them ready. God bless you.
Yeah, it's all about Yahweh. Yeah. It's not about you and I. Yeah. He deserves all the praise. He deserves all the accolades too. Unto his name. Come on, lift those hands to Yah. Come on, lift those hands to Yah. I surrender all unto you, Yahweh. My life, my heart, my mind, and my soul.
All right. We're back for the 15-minute wrap-up session. 15-minute wrap-up session. Let me see what comments we have here. All right. We got, let me start from the top here. Start from the Tizop. Okay, we have, Jacob. Is that Jacob? I think his name is Jacob. Okay, Jacob. What did you say, Jacob? Let's see what you said, Jake. Is he dead? Oh, yeah, he dead. Deader than a doorknob. Yeah, just got released. Oh, TMZ, I call it the murder zone. I call TMZ the murder zone. You know what I'm saying? Harvey Levin and his devil angels out reporting the news. You know what I'm saying? They reported he died at the age of, well, not died. I shouldn't say died. I shouldn't even use that. I shouldn't even use that synonym. He didn't die. He got sacrificed at the tender age of 32. Yeah, I know. He was used by Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga used that man to suck the energy out of him. And look at him. He looked like old sucked up raisin. I'm not even talking about the California raisins neither. He looked like old sucked up raisin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, he dead. You'll hear about him tomorrow because it just came out late tonight. So you probably won't hear about it on the news until tomorrow. They announce it tomorrow. All right, let's see. What else we got here? Uh, Jacob? Question marks? Question marks? Oh, okay. Well, I answered your question. Jacob again. Let's see. Is he dead? Yeah, I told you he's dead. Is the man dead? Oh, see, you gotta understand. We don't answer questions until after at the 15-minute wrap up session at the end of at the end of the program. That's when we answer all the questions and comments. So I'm sorry if I didn't answer you right away. He's dead. Oh, you keep saying it. Yeah, he's dead. Sure enough, is. Keep exposing. Thank you, thank you. God bless you. God bless you. What's your name? Unknown. Oh, unknown. Okay, okay. I like that. I like that. Unknown. Mr. Unknown. Thank you. I'll always keep exposing. My ministry was started in 2010. 2010. September, I think September 14th. 2010. I started my ministry. Registered Nevada Corporation in Nevada. Been going strong ever since. We're not only on YouTube. We're not only on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We got DVDs. We out and we don't sell DVDs. No, we give them away. The Bible says you freely receive, you freely give. We go out to the streets and preach and wake up our people. You know what I'm saying? Go out to the street corners, to the highways and hedges. We do that, and we film it live. As we out in the street preaching and waking up our people, we films it live. Yes, we've been doing that ever since 2010. But we came on YouTube. I believe it was 2012. But before we was on YouTube, we was on the streets preaching. Let me see what else. Cause of death. Oh, cause of death is suicide. Cause of death. That's the main. Let me see. Yep, that's it. You're right. The cause of death is suicide. And that's the main. That's another agenda. Is like the mental health agenda. Like I said, zombie man. They want everybody in a heavily medicated mind state. They want people walking around like zombies. It's nothing. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you this. And you can take it with a grain of salt if you want, or you can take it and apply it to your life, man. It's nothing wrong with you. The Most High God knows what He made when He made you. The Most High God did not make you with any defect. If you got one leg shorter than the other, that's not a defect. That's the glory of the Most High God. He's going to use that one leg shorter than the other to confound the wise. You know what I'm saying? If the Most High God made you with one eye blinking faster than the other, that ain't no defect. That's the Most High God's glory. He's going to use that defect to confound the wise. If He made you, if the world called you retarded, you're not retarded. The Most High God made you that way to confound the wise. Look at Moses. The Most High God chose him to lead us out of Israel. Moses didn't even want the job. Moses said, I can't speak right. I stutter. You know what I'm saying? My speech is not right. I can't do this. Please send somebody else, Lord. He was arguing with the Lord. But the Most High God said, here's Aaron. I called you. I want you to do it. Here's Aaron, your brother. Take him with you. See, let me tell you something. Don't let the world tell you what you got, what you're diagnosed with. Don't let the world think that. You are the way you are for the Most High God's glory. Just like, you know what I'm saying, when the Most High, when and I think it was in Matthew, this blind man came up and the people was like, what sin have this man done that he been born blind? Jesus said, this man haven't sinned. He was born blind so that the glory of the Lord can work through him. You see what I'm saying? And Satan's trying to brush that off to make you think that you're not right. To make you think something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You are the way you are for the Most High God's glory. Accept the way you are. If you know what I'm saying, if you two-tone, accept that you're two-tone. If you got one ear on your head and the other ear on your toe, accept that. However you are, if you're fat, accept you're fat. You're skinny, accept that you're skinny. If you're middleweight, accept that you're middleweight. You are made in the Most High God's image. You were made for the Most High God's glory. And that's what you must understand. Ain't no such thing as mental health, no depression, none of that. That's something, a stimuli that they put upon you. You know what I'm saying? You sad because your grandmama passed away. You know what I'm saying? So you walking around sad, which is a natural feeling. They want to label you, oh, you sad all the time. Why you sad? You got mental, you depressed. You need to take these depression pills. No, you sad because it's a normal thing. If your grandma passed away, you're going to be sad. See what I'm saying? But they take that and they spin it off into some type of diagnosis just so they can get you hooked on their Western medication, and you'll be like zombie man in a zombie state. I'm done with this. Show's over. Stay tuned for the next show. Well, I can't say tomorrow because tomorrow is today. This afternoon. Stay tuned for that show. It's going to be a wonderful show. It's going to be an educational show. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And if you are new to this channel, please tap that subscribe button. Show your support as I bring you more shows to a computer screen near you. You can tap on that bell if you want to be notified when I go live. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit that hate button if you hate this video. If you have a question or comment, leave it down in the comment section below. Also, in the description of this video, we have a 24-hour prayer line number. If you need prayer, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the prayer line number is there for you. Call it up. Jesus on the main line. Tell them what you want. And we also have a 24-hour donation link if you would like to support this ministry financially. The 24-hour donation link is right there for you. Till this afternoon, stay tuned. The Father who preserved me, I'm thankful and thankful, trying to be deserving. Thinking about what he did, how he walked it out so splendid. To run me like wickedness, where them demons could not contend. Set apart when he professed righteous king, he manifests, take it in, let that digest. Don't marinate on it right now. Impress, don't even come close to how I feel. Can you imagine his righteous zeal? The path of salvation, yeah, he revealed. Now it's up to us to follow his will. We made the change in my life, and I'll show you cry. He's the tree of life. I praise him each and every night. He came and set me free from my enemy. Now I'm yelling me. The change in my life.
understanding. Put the veil off my eyes, my soul is no longer damaged. There ain't no turning back, I'm forever sticking with y'all. Demons, they try to make me sick while y'all bringing me through that fire. And as long as his desire, y'all keep them stay on my mind. Cause it's few seeking righteous and many falling behind. Steady listening to man, not following his commands. Had to read it for myself in order for me to expand. Now I got the truth, I won't abandon you. My devices I subdue, she rude is point of view. Love plain, not comparable, iniquity is terrible. You can't understand the message in the parable. To make it to the kingdom, that is the goal. I'm along for the ride, but Yahweh in control. Behold, the thief in the night, he coming. The wicked, y'all better start running. He made the change in my life. Hallelujah. 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 He came and set me free from my enemies. Now I got Yah in me. Yah in me. He made the change in my life. And my giant side. He's the tree of life. I praise him each and every night. He came and set me free from my enemies. Now I got Yah in me. Always in me.
Shalom to the 12 tribes worldwide. You are now listening to the Hebrew Israelite Radio Network.
Shalom, Hebrews worldwide. This is Zakein Kalamiel, and you're listening to the Hebrew Israelite Radio Network. Shalom.
Yeah, folk tribe in the building. Do the block stand up?